Yeah, what's up?
Hey, buddy. I just seen the notification.
Wow. Shut up. Don't say that, man. Don't start this, so let's get it. Shut up.
How about no?
How about oh yeah? Oh yeah.
I just watched that come through the fucking stream.
Oh yeah.
The one sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
All right, here we go. The game's on.
Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Green Bay Packers.
Get him, son.
And the
Get him,
Chicago
son.
Bears.
Oh yeah. Oh.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard
And my man, Aaron Rodgers. Oh yeah.
By number 12, Aaron Rodgers. And the
Oh
Pack in an
yeah.
unfamiliar position this year. They have not made the playoffs for 2 years running. 6-9-1 a year ago, and now with a new head coach in Matt LaFleur, no guarantee certainly that they'll play meaningful football in January this year. Rodgers now on first down. He'll buy some time right.
First down. Oh yes.
It's Jimmy Graham.
It's Jimmy
On the game's
Graham.
first play and a quick first down. A glimpse of his athleticism there.
Be quiet. Don't say that while
he can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play. And give up a big one instead.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped
A
to
loss
the
of
backfield.
yards.
A loss of 2. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Everyone that's going to be watching like subscribe.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers.
Oh yeah.
And he finds his tight end Graham.
He didn't see that coming.
First down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 36.
Let's get it.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're
Tucker, make a comment.
Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that. But you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week of practice, and it's paying off for them.
Yeah.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are
I don't like this play. I'm
It's another
switching it
first
up.
down. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
I know from past experience, before
Get it, yeah, run it in. Oh yeah, touchdown, baby.
Touchdown. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on
Did
the
you see what I
opening
did?
drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
Nah, did you see I switched the play to confuse them and then ran it in?
Real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season,
I thought you were watching the
game
stream.
To work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays and was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line.
What?
Comment. No, comment again, comment.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. The steal a few yards in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Bears under second-year coach.
And Mitchell Trubisky, you are overall rating him at 75, man. Get out of here.
Former number 2 overall pick. It's Mitchell Trubisky.
I'm going to run my blitzes against you.
Brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Blitz time.
Play action. It's Trubisky.
Yeah, boy.
Packers give him
nowhere
to go,
yeah.
and they bring him down. Give the sack to Blake Martinez.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly,
the pressure gets to him again. Montravius Adams in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs now leads to a 3rd and long. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
6 minutes.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long.
Oh, yeah. Get him. Get him.
Back at his own 3-yard line. Zadarius Smith. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason.
Who did?
Runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Oh, did he?
Rodgers now on 1st down. And he's got it.
Oh, I was so close to a touchdown. 1 yard away.
Another nice gain. That's now 3 yards between those last 2 plays.
Hey, tell him to drop back this new one.
Question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be
touchdown, baby! Yeah!
Touchdown, Green Bay. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Crosby with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Dragging people from the game
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there.
Mitchell Trubisky ain't nothing. He been sacked, bro. We sack him. Oh, yeah.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Already done 2 touchdowns in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays.
Get him. Don't let him go. Get him. Oh,
and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0
No!
Middle, taken in. He's at the 30,
No!
20,
No!
10,
No!
and it's a good play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a Terrific final act to this first quarter.
No.
14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
No. Get him! Get him! Yeah!
Pressure here and take it down. A sack back at the 7. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Seriously, look up again. And phones, 802.
Now it's Trubisky.
Yeah, second!
He's going to go down again.
98 subs.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL. Oh, the pressure too great. And he goes down once more. Preston Smith, his second sack of the night.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those
14-3.
in the first half, this is just complete domination. So no problems.
Alright, they scored 3, I'm going to score 7.
Virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Think of what I'm talking.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you
bro, you had to do that.
But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. From the 38, Rodgers buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. Out of bounds right at midfield. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let...
Oh, yeah, boy!
He's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. An excellent gain, 35 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
No!
He's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Jones. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. This is caught. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Damn.
A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden, it's 3rd and goal at the 1. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Boy,
well, I guess I got to go for a field goal.
3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach,
you know what? No, I'm taking the timeout. I'm going for it. Yeah.
Go get it.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
What?
Now is Rodgers.
I didn't even have enough time to get the ball off. Bro, that's bullcrap. Cheater.
Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into
finding his way, yeah.
The O-line at the
Alright, you want to do that? We're going to sack your quarterback again.
I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback.
Get him.
zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a
safety.
What?
So they don't
That's
have
a safety,
any
bro.
time to wait for him to come along.
That is a safety.
Right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty darn good
I'm
class.
challenging that. That is a damn safety.
Credit to the entire.
Wow, I can't even challenge that. Okay.
General
Okay.
manager, personnel department, college scouts all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
On third down,
Safety. Oh, yeah.
Gonna make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big.
You remember how
I
I started off my old channel with doing 100, and then once I reach 100, I go from that to 200.
Defensive huddle. They actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
I'm getting on the ball now. Ain't killers now, like.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, this, of course, the 100th season of NFL football, and 17 matchups with historical significance have been picked throughout the season. And this is the first of them, Bears and Packers. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Rodgers. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to speed things up here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Oh, yeah.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
These guys do not want me scoring.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rodgers to throw once more.
What? How could you drop that? You literally had it in your hands.
Seconds left.
You had it in your hands.
So they won't get a touchdown.
Damn.
There's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
Had the football in his hands and dropped
And
it.
the 12-year veteran knocks it right through.
That would have been a
And that
third
will swell the lead to
touchdown,
16.
yeah.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
What is Lamb coming about this channel?
I don't think he
Now we
has.
take it in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup.
Well, we're at
But how
halftime.
will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we have hit halftime of the 2019 opener from Chicago. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still
19-3
during the opening weekend of the NFL
19-3
season.
right now.
We'll start in the early window and begin up in Minneapolis. A tough one for the homestanding Vikings, as they'll be forced to reckon with the Atlanta Falcons. More good stuff later in the afternoon. One being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the Detroit Lions. And finally, on Monday night, a doubleheader to start the new year. Houston traveling to the Bayou to take on the Saints. That'll be followed by Denver and Oakland from the Bay Area. In our game has been Aaron Rodgers, who was on target in the first half. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles
he
Davis.
only passed for 1 touchdown. Okay, I thought I passed for 2. I forget, I ran that touchdown in on the first play.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone, and he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Preston Smith bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Play action. Now Trubisky.
No!
He finds Robinson. And get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
No, I'm talking about no, because this guy caught the ball.
Now Trubisky on first down.
Bro, are you kidding me? No.
Taylor Gabriel, 55 yards. As his guys are able to pull a bit closer.
Damn.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's
And they're going for 2 now?
We know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard.
Yeah, denied.
A perfect combination.
You only get 9 points. Haha.
Yet relaxed enough to get it done. You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped them in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here. Anything to seize that momentum back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said,
got a man open. It's
touchdown, baby.
Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Now, I was going to say, if you go to Dodgers or something, can you get me a muffin? I was going to say that, but you ain't going to Dodgers, so.
That guy's back. Spot behind this guy. Get back on my stuff.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. It's wide open right there. Got to be able to get
26-9. Third quarter.
To them every time he's dropped it.
Shut them down, boys.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down.
So one quick, easy
what do you think my record is going to be?
They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Like my season record. What do you think my season record will be?
Longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades.
Oh, that was close.
Oh. But it misses the target, incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here, still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Davis now to return it. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. On the delay, Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down. Now Jones. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a draw play. This is Jones. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 31 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball.
It was about me scoring another touchdown.
You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Extra point try now for Crosby. And the lead is now 24.
Sassy's in here.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
33-9.
The drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Back out onto the field comes Allen Robinson. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do,
actually, it is working if they've only got 9
other places as
points.
well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Trubisky will throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Zadarius Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky.
No, he stepped out of bounds.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. Returnable here for Davis. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And taking it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Rodgers now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and it's caught. And he's brought down.
Hold on. Let me get an instant replay on that. Let's see here. Where does that knee go down? Dang. Wait. Technically... You know, I am going to challenge
for the
that.
Packers so far, it's a 1st down. A close call here. Did the ball across the plane? I don't know. From the naked eye, this is tough to tell.
Always difficult when there's such a tangle of bodies around. You're just trying to find the ball and make sure just a portion of it crossed the plane of the goal line.
No. All right, well, let's
challenge the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that.
It's already 33-9. What does it matter if I lose a timeout?
It didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
So an incomplete pass. And again, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And not giving up 6.
Now Rodgers. Got a man open. It's
yeah.
Touched. A really good performance on the road. Week 1. You're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. And this
drive 7 plays in length. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Trubisky to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Throwing here, Trubisky. He's got Burton here. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Well, that field goal block pretty much sums up the day for them, doesn't it?
Boy, it really does. What's the word we often use? Symptomatic. It's just been a sign of how this one's gone.
Give a lot of credit to the guys who got in and blocked the kick. They've had the advantage all game. They continue to press it.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers, rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And able to find complete. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. Now it's Rodgers. Now he'll escape to his right. He may try and run for this. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And he finds his time, Graham. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. Third down here. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible.
Now Trubisky lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football.
That sucks for them.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead will swell by one more. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles.
Bro, it's already 54-9. Just give up.
For this final. Under pressure,
just give up already.
Zadarius Smith in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Cohen. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's the game.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I,
all right, everybody, whoever, all the people who was watching my stream, thank you for tuning in.
To the regular season, the first game of the year.
Game's over. Subscribe, like, feel free to comment.
You can just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but
I will see y'all in the next game.
Right, all day.
So for the Packers, they start the season with a great